Hello and welcome to the 2021 Spring Invitational LWSD playoffs. This is Glebgoons versus Throw So Much. We're hopping straight in here. I am your caster, Thane. I will probably be solo casting for today. We'll keep it real low key and I'll stay out of you guys' way. Your guys' way? Yeah, that's how you say the English words. We're headed into the ban phase here. First round of bans, Glebgoons banning out Shen and Swain. TSM looking at banning out Udyr and Hecarim. Hecarim, super strong ban. Really, he gets changed out for Olaf. Interesting. I would think Hecarim is a more dangerous ban. Dangerous jungler that you'd want to ban out, but it looks like they're banning out Olaf, but they may have another chance at it in this third round of bans before anybody gets around to picking anything. On the side of Glebgoons, we see a ban out for and on the side of TSM, we are seeing a ban out on Camille. Hecarim, the pick that TSM was looking at banning instead of Olaf, gets picked. So a super missed opportunity from the side of Throw So Much here. Seraphine gets picked up by Throw So Much. Another super common ban. So it looks like TSM will have the luxury of playing Seraphine in the bot lane. Super annoying to play into. I think that's everybody's favorite ban, but we do not see her banned out today. We also see Ophelia is picked up by Throw So Much, who can be a little bit dangerous to pick. He just needs to get into the game, get all cylinders firing, and he will be a little bit of a glass cannon. But if Throw So Much can do a good job of protecting him, he will be an asset to look out for on the side of Throw So Much. We see Glebgoons pick up Rel as their support. We've been seeing a lot of Rel lately. I haven't been convinced with the ways teams have been playing out Rel, but we will definitely see Rel is going to be paired with Kaisa, which I think is a good matchup since both of those characters have a pretty strong engage, both with Rel W just jumping onto them. Has a hard time getting out after that, which is why I am a little bit skeptical of the Rel pick. But Kaisa also very good at getting in, being able to dash in and do that damage. I think that combination will have a very good synergy. On the side of Throw So Much, their jungler, they're going to pick up Jarvan, who we've seen quite a fair amount in this sort of playoff bracket. I think Jarvan makes a pretty versatile jungler. Lots of mobility and the ability to get in and out of situations is very good from Jarvan. That's just going to be matched by Hecarim's just pure speed. Just being able to run all over the map. And we have some more bans coming through on the side of Throw So Much there at the top. They ban out Kale, which I don't really see as a major threat up in top lane, but she can definitely snowball if she's not looked after. And Echo picked up, which Usually comes in as a mid or jungle pick, so I am a little bit confused as to why Throw So Much is looking to ban out Echo or Kale. On the side of Glebgoons, what makes more sense is banning out that Malphite, super high impact. Um, Very dangerous when it comes to team fighting. Same with Set, the ability to single out somebody and pull them out of the fight is a very big threat on the side of Glebgoons that they do not want to be dealing with this game. And it looks like Throw So Much will be picking up Renekton. I think Renekton is a pretty strong pick. We can see him either flexed into the mid lane or top lane. We saw him played mid lane to great effect against a Iona yesterday. Um, but on the side of Glebgoons, Fizz, um, even though Fizz is not in his strongest state currently, I think Fizz is always a dangerous one to look out for. The ability to just be able to dodge everything um, usually comes in handy, and it looks like we're gonna have a Volibear picked up for top lane on the side of Glebgoons. We will see who is the mid pick on the side of Throw So Much here. And at the very last moment, Throw So Much is going to lock in that Nico pick up for mid. It's going to be an interesting matchup with Fizz and Nico meeting in the mid lane. But in terms of everything, I think the bans on the side of Throw So Much are a little bit questionable. Although they did get that Udyr ban out of the way, they paired both of the little angry run at you cavemen out. But I think it was interesting they didn't decide to ban out Hecarim and they chose Olaf over Hecarim, which I think may have been a little bit of an oversight as Glebgoons immediately picked up that Hecarim, um, really capitalizing on that little bit of a lapse of judgment there. And the teams are getting right into their picks, so we will be right with them in just about 5 minutes. Um, yep, okay. It looks like I will be solo casting this best of three of Glebgains versus Throw So Much. Um, so thanks for bearing with me and my lack of knowledge at times. um, I will just be trying to keep it a little bit low key today. Um, so we are just finishing up the picks here on the client. No funny shenanigans this time of teams spelling out character names with their bands. Kind of disappointing. I think that a lot of this game is going to come down to whether or not Hecarim can get his impact in early. And if he can get like a bunch of ganks down while Jarvan is not able to really get those down, it's going to be huge on the side of Glebgoons. But then again, Jarvan also has a bunch of capability to get in and out and also steal objectives or, just get that quick engage. Also with that ult can be a huge impact if he is ganking your lane. Um, as for the bot matchup, I think while Rel and Kaisa have a very good synergy as both sort of high engage characters. Kaisa with a lot of damage if she can get that ult in, dash in. Rel also being able to get in very well, not so strong getting out. I think Seraphine and Nephilios may have the range to deal with that and just poke them out of the game. But I think that's going to be one to look out for, because if Throw So Much can keep Aphelios alive, he is going to become a huge problem for Glebgoons into the late game. Man, this is terrible. I can't even ask anybody for their opinion on who they think is going to win the game. uh, it's okay. I have Twitch approved music to accompany me. Hopefully this doesn't mess with anything too much. I'm gonna take the filter off of it. I had to mess with all of the audio settings because yesterday Oliver had the world's most scuff mic. So sadly he will not be joining us today even with his scuff mic, but it will be just fine. Looking back at both of these teams' histories recently, Glebgoons and TSM have both been very consistent and very strong heading into late game. So we will be looking at, if teams are able to make that comeback or just be able to capitalize off of each other's mistakes. Both have been very strong in catching people out if they're mispositioned just a little bit. So I think that's both of these teams' strong suits. So I think they both have to be wary and careful of, getting too confident or, too pushed up in lane, especially heading into grouping phase where, a lot can happen where you're just pushed up trying to get that little bit more farm, and if you're greeting too hard, you're going to be caught out. And we've seen both teams be very good at recognizing mispositions and really using that just to get ahead or catch up. So I think this will be a very good match. And on that note, with 30 seconds left, this will be Glebgoons versus Throw So Much in the 2021 Spring Invitational for the, I guess, LWSD Spring Invitational Tournament. These are the playoffs. I'm your caster, Thane, so we're just hanging out. Hopefully we don't have as many technical delays as yesterday. And hopefully my client doesn't fall through at any point like last night, and we'll have a much smoother day. Awesome. I'm gonna have to fix the resolution for you guys real quick when we get in, but just taking a look at the lineups. Oh, everybody has a nice computer day. We are in nice and relatively quick. I gotta change these settings for you guys and put you up to full screen. That should fit it to frame, and we are looking good. I also have to turn the music down for you guys. Alright. And it looks like everybody's getting nice and loaded in. We're looking good. Get these timers up for you guys, get you guys zoomed out, and you guys can take a look at the items on the board. Not a lot out of the ordinary. Ophelia's opting for a cull to start. And it looks like we are going to be getting a little bit of a standard start here with the 5-point. Oh, and people are calling for a pause. Sweet. We get to wait around for a little bit more. You know what? Oh. It looks like somebody doesn't have the right keybinds. Yeah. Hi. Unlucky pause. Yeah, somebody's saying that their keybinds are all wrong. I don't really understand how you really mess up, because you're supposed to be playing on your main account, but it's like, bruh, you know? Hi Thorsten, how you going? Welcome to this epic pause. Don't skip question? I just said yes, dude. There's also like big stream delay, so sorry if things are delayed. Why do you want to short? What do you want shouted out, dude? Oh my gosh. Everything? Oh my goodness. Hey, Thorsten's a cool guy, so I think you should oh, everybody's here. These aren't really people I expected to see here, but like, you know, it's whatever. This is actually, oh, yeah, it's okay. I kind of got roped into this whole casting situation by accident, but it's okay. Um, you know what? I was gonna just volunteer for this and see what happened, but like, you know, now I'm solo casting and Oliver's gone on vacation. This is terrible. I miss Oliver already. I don't really know how long this pause is gonna to last for, but you know. Oh my goodness. How do you let somebody log into your account and change your key bindings, dude? Also, come on, you're playing Aphelios. How do you let that happen to you? No shade, though. Oh, nice. Looks like we finally get to watch people play games. Whatever, dude. Still paused because they haven't readied. Ah. So how's everybody in chat doing? Of course. Terrible, thanks for asking. Dang. Oh, awesome. The game has started again. I don't think there's very many Thanes left out there. Yeah, I guess I have to sort of say things. Um okay, back when we were not paused, it looked like there was a little bit happening. Just a standard 5 point start. But it looks like the side of Glebgoons has opted in pushing in a little bit, grabbing a little bit of vision, finding that Nico there. So at least they're aware of what Nico has, a Doran's Ring and 2 pots. Wow, that's super crazy. It looks like Hecarim will start top side and clear to the bot side, and Jarvan opting for a normal start, but I think Jarvan took quite a lot of damage there. Maybe a sign to come early all in coming in from the side of Glebgoons, landing that ignite out on Seraphine. Oh, my favorite skin is in the game. Policeman Volibear. That's a good one. Maybe I should just change the camera to follow Volibear. I'm pretty sure admin would get mad at me though. I can't speak Korean, so I can't really help you guys here, but you know, hey. Yes, more policeman Volibear, but he's getting ganked. Jarvan walking up, and it looks like it's just gonna be a little bit of a slugfest here. Um, Volley just hanging out with his minions to stay safe, and Jarvan's just gonna have to walk away with that one. Um, Maybe one of the stranger ganks I've seen. Just a little bit of a handshake there. Not really much following through with that. Why is there so much Korean happening? Anyways, the Fizz getting a little bit poked out by Nico here, not having that range to contest the wave, but it looks like Hecarim will be making a showing here at mid. To get rooted and walk away into the river. But it does look like Hecarim will be taking advantage of that second Scuttle Crab, taking both of them early. Super good for Hecarim. That extra mobility is very nice. Oh, camera's a little bit confused here. It looks like Jarvan is maybe looking to counter gank this in the mid lane or catch Hecarim out. But I don't think that man is faster than a horse, so. And it looks like First Blood will go to throw so much here as Hecarim is making a run for it, but will not be there in time. Aphelios and Seraphine doing well in getting ahead, but Seraphine, of course, taking both of those kills. But we know how much of a menace Seraphine can be. Just doing a lot of damage in the late game. You know how it goes. You play bot lane and you have a support, and your support does more damage than you, and you feel bad. I kind of want to translate this, but I can't move my mouse or else it's gonna move the camera. Early lead going to throw so much here, and bot lane is going to be a hard one for Glebgoons to win back, especially if Aphelios gets a lot of damage in, and we'll just not talk about that ward because it's not in the bush. Yikes. Don't worry, I do that all the time. Is getting rooted out, but it's not going to be enough. Just a little bit of poke damage coming out, and it looks like a big all-in is going to come in top lane, but it's just going to be the traditional top lane slugfest. A lot of damage coming out onto Fizz here, as Glebgoons look to secure this dragon. Fizz not going to really have the health to contest this roam down into the river a little bit, but I don't think Throw so much is aware of this dragon take happening, and they will get away with it for free. Just two big animals hitting each other in top lane. Big fight coming down in the bot side jungle here, but no kills ultimately are going to be secured. Root coming down onto Rel, who does not have her horse like Hecarim does. Big ult coming in from Nico, but Fizz gets in close enough to get that down and out of the way. Volibear just recalling right in front of Renekton. The top lane friendship, dude. Coming up on the 10-minute mark here, it is looking like a hard one to win for Glebgoons. Looking at the bot lane, could be a win condition for Throw so much here. Both of the players down in bot lane have a 2-kill advantage on the boys at Glebgoons, who are going to struggle a little bit maintaining their position in lane and getting farm up if they just get out damaged and pushed out of lane. Hecarim chasing him off of Rift Herald. gonna flag out only to meet Volibear, who is going to walk at him menacingly and ultimately having to land that ultimate to get the kill secured. Hecarim will secure the Rift Herald. The engage comes in from Kaisa and the W, and ult come in from Arel. It looks like a TP will come in from Renekton though, making this an even fight, but he gets absolutely deleted as he's matched by Volibear, making this a 4-on-3 bot fight, but ultimately Renekton will fall and Fizz in danger. Hecarim having to chase out Jarvan here. A little bit of a chase, but Rel not very fast without her horse. It looks like Hecarim will be looking at securing this dragon, making it the second Drake of the game, both of which have fallen to the side of Glebgoons. Glebgoons doing a really good job of keeping themselves in this game, making that big gank happen. Volley already ahead in CS up in top lane, going to make the best of his extra gold that he secured from the kill. Man, I don't have Oliver here to talk about items. This is so sad. Also, I can't get as hype as Oliver. Big gank coming out from Hecarim here, catching out Nico, but this will be living on just a sliver of health as the Rift Herald comes down at mid. Sort of an interesting Rift Herald placement. I think he still had a bit extra time on that, but it looks like he was just going to secure that plating before the plating falls from the towers, just securing that little bit of extra gold there for himself. Bot lane matchup looking, mid lane matchup looking very good on the side of Glebgoons. Fizz has been able to pick up 2 kills, even though he was a very pressured early game. We're going to see a little bit of a roam up here from Rel, and it looks like Jarvan doesn't want to make that fight happen. The camera really doesn't want us to see what's going on up here, but you know, it's happening. Rel finds Jarvan in a bush, and then they just whack each other a little bit. Nice. Fizz and Nico still pretty evenly trading it out here in the mid lane, but it looks like a tower will be secured here on the side of Glebgoons. That first turret being worth extra gold, but Kaisa here left all alone will fall to Aphelios. And another turret will be taken in response. The ult coming in from Fizz Fizz taking a massive shutdown off of Aphelios. At the 15-minute mark, it is a very even game, a tower each, and the gold difference within 1,000. So very tight game here. It could be anybody's game. Volibear catches Renekton out a little bit, facing down a ward. It looks like Throw So Much is gesturing a bit more towards grouping, and Glebgoons are going to respond here. A TP coming in from a Renekton. Oh, not Renekton, Nico, sorry. Fizz will get the solo kill on Jarvan, and it's just a massacre here from side of Glebgoons. Kill after kill is going to Glebgoons as they have a very disorganized team fight. Nobody really focused down anybody in that team fight, so man. Volley and Fizz doing massive damage in that team fight. Also Hecarim really splitting up Throw So Much there in that team fight at mid. Glebgoons, a really good showing there for that very coordinated team fight in response to Throw So Much's grouping, which I don't think they were quite ready for. It looks like Glebgoons are looking at securing this Herald, but they are forced to back off knowing that Jarvan is in the area, but Hecarim is here for the smite, and Jarvan has opted out of this fight. Not quite sure they will be able to complete it before Baron spawns if Hecarim is not with them. But it does look like they'll take it in time. Volibear not in a tight, in a little bit of a pinch there. He is going to have to ult out to make it away. Jarvan just gonna walk right past Volibear, not even face checking that bush. And it's going to be a massacre on the side of Glebgoons there.
Team's turret has been destroyed.
It looks like Glebgoons is posturing at taking out Aphelios here, and there's not anything that Seraphine can do to save him there. We have our classic mastery flashes coming out. It wouldn't be a game of League without some big mastery flexes. At the moment, it looks like Glebgoons are just taking this one away, but it's going to be difficult for them to get this one ended, especially if this charm lands. And Hecarim, looking like he's endangered, gets a heal out from Kaisa, and they will not be pursued by the side of Throw so much here. Oh, okay. Scared me a little bit there with a little bit of a freeze in the game. I've had to deal with too many stream crashes yesterday, so if we can just keep this one held together, it'd be lovely. Volibear just very confident getting that stun out on Renekton, and Renekton not opting to have that fight go through, as most of his team is in the bot side, and Jarvan is also headed there for the dragon, which will be spawning as this is Soul on the side of Glebgoons. So if Rose so much can't make this one happen, it's going to be very dangerous. The W comes out of Rel just to get her out of Jarvan's ult. But you can just see the level differences happening here. Fizz is just totally out leveling Jarvan, and Rift Herald gets summoned. It's going to be able to pull some of Throw so much off of the dragon, and it's looking like dragon will be secured, and Soul, even though it is an Earth Soul, is just going to make it harder for Throw so much to really get in there and get some of these shutdowns that they so desperately need to get back in the game, and a big fight is going to be going down. All of the ultimates are coming out, but it does look like Glebgoons are coming out on top as the steal comes out on the side of Throw so much here, but it's not going to be enough as they do get aced out. Nico calling a jungle diff. Oh no. And it does look like they will be moving straight into Baron as the respawn timers are still coming up for the rest of Throw so much, as Seraphine is just left to try and defend this tower as much as she can. But there is nothing Throw so much can do here to contest this Baron take. As this game reaches into the 25-minute mark, 17-6, and a huge tower advantage and gold advantage on the side of Glebgoons, it's going to be a difficult game to even sort of delay or hold back against the onslaught of Glebgoons on the side of Throw so much here. Looks like Kaisa is going to solo engage in on Aphelios and Seraphine here, and she's going to make it work with Rel coming in for the assist on Seraphine. The confidence there. Something to look out for. Hecarim going in is also there. Big kills are going to be coming out. Hecarim and Fizz very confident. Fizz in against the inhib turrets, and it looks like this game is coming to a close. Nothing that Throw So Much can do here except for clear waves and hope. And the ults come out, and once again Aphelios and Seraphine are out of the game. I think these past 10 minutes have been at least half gray screen for them. And it's the first of the game of 3 will go to Glebgoons here. Fantastic showing from Glebgoons, being able to come back from a little bit of an early deficit there. Um, Definitely a very impactful top lane there from them. And we will be getting into game 2 here shortly. Now I just have to wait for people to let me into game 2. Hey, it's okay. We have Twitch approved music. Yeah, let's go. Let me in. Give invite, please. Thank you.
Lovely places. Before there was you, didn't notice. Driving, weightless. All of the gaps and the spaces. Stay out with you till the morning light. When I'm
Now
with
they're
you,
making
it's
fun of my name.
everything
This is
just
so
right.
sad.
You got me so caught in this tonight. Forgetting I was jaded, losing sight. Taking me out of this madness. Keep me from seeing the
First,
sadness.
I was bullying this Aphelios for having somebody else on his account and changing his keybinds. Now he's bullying me for my name. This is terrible.
Taking me out of this madness. Keep me from seeing the sadness. Under the light I was shaded. Make me forget I was jaded. Lovely places. Top of the sky to the pavement. What once was so faded. Clearing it up, elevated. Stay out with you till the morning light. When I'm with you, it's everything just right. You got me so caught in this tonight. Forgetting I was jaded, losing sight. Taking me out of this madness.
All right.
Keep me from seeing the
They've been banning
sadness.
people without me because no
Forgetting I was
nobody
shaded.
cares about the caster, but it's whatever. All right. Let's get these bans and picks up for you guys. Okay. So this time, Webgoons, the ones to ban out Hecarim after a wonderful performance coming out of their own Hecarim, also banning out Swain and Shen in the first round of bans. TSM banning out Rel, Camille, and Olaf. Throw So Much, picking up Udyr. We've seen how... Oh, sorry. I'll turn off the music. My bad. Thanks for the reminder. Um, yeah, I need people to keep track of me. Anyways, Um, Glebgoon's picking up Lilia and Alistar. Lilia, daughter of Hecarim, in the game. Throws so much. Picking up Yone. Thank you, Thorsten. Um, that's why everybody should follow Thorsten. Big shout out. Yeah, cool guy. um, Throws so much picking up Lucian as the ADC, and Glebgoons get the freedom of that Fizz pick at mid once again. Also picking up that Alistar support. I think he's a very strong support at the moment. Um, and we will be heading into the next round of bans as Glebgoons ban out Malphite, as we've already noted, can be super impactful, especially when it reaches the team fight stages of the game. Throws so much. Looking at banning out Volibear, they don't want to play against that Volibear again. I know we can't see the bear whack the crocodile. That sounds like it's something bad. Seraphine banned out on the side of Glebgoons and throws so much banning out Kaisa. They don't want to see Kaisa ever again. Um, but Glebgoons picking up Tristana, um, who has amazing wave clear speed and also that ability to have those jumps and engage in should be pretty dangerous if Throw So Much aren't able to keep track of her. Throw So Much once again picking up that Nico in, oh wait, maybe not Nico mid because they have Yone. Yeah, I don't really know. We do jungle. Yeah, I won't question it. They probably know what they're doing. I'll just assume that it's a Morgana support and they will pick up a Renekton on the side of Glebgoons. Glebgoons now picking up the crocodile. Or is he an alligator? Hmm. Oh, no, no, no. He's definitely an alligator. Because he's got like a wide snout going on. For sure. All right. I'm still dumbfounded by Throw So Much's lineup. I just know that Udyr is in jungle, and that's it. Me personally, I would play Morgana in jungle, and then Morgana in mid, and then Morgana in top, and Morgana everywhere else. So, you know, they could also try to pull off something, put Lucian up in top lane, just be super annoying with a ranged top laner. Um, just keep Glebgoon's top lane away from the farm and keep them out of the game. Could be something that we are looking at. But then when it gets to um, team fighting, Throw So Much would be sacrificing a little bit of their front line there. I think one thing that the side of Throw So Much has going for them, of course, they have Udyr, who has been shown to be a dominant force in this tournament. I don't think there's been a team that has been allowed to pick Udyr that hasn't at least had a close game, if not just stomping the other team outright. But they do have Nico and Morgana, which is a pretty fair amount of CC there. Um, Renekton, of course, does have a little bit of a point and click CC, and Alistar, of course, um, with a little bit more, and Lily asleep. So maybe what I just said was nonsense, but you know, I'm just here. I play Morgana everywhere. I'm a professional e-girl, but you know, that's just how it goes. Now I just have to wait for spectator delays, so you know, I get to spend these wonderful 3 minutes with chat, so usually I just play support, but I'll play mid or top as Morgana. My jungling kind of sucks, but Morgana can jungle too. Uh, I used to top lane a lot and mid lane a lot, but then I was like, man, I'm bad at this game, so I'll just not CS ever. You say casters, there's only one caster here, okay? Oliver's out slacking on vacation. Gosh, imagine having vacation. This game sucks. Yeah, that's right. Anyways, just looking at their pick order, it does look like Lucian will be headed to the top lane. Going to be a pretty big annoyance for Renekton. I would not be excited to be playing Renekton. Gosh, where's this story? Um, I was told to keep professional. Um, yeah, it is Nico ADC, and Tristana will be matching them as ADC. It looks like Yone will be staying in the mid lane, um, up against Fizz. Uh, uh, I mean, they're still called the ADC, right? Even if they just don't do AD, or we can just call them bot lane. You know what? Whatever floats your boat. We are finally in the load screen, so I can stop getting grilled by chat. All right, let's get you guys into the game here. Um, my computer is faster than the players. Ah, all right, let's get you guys zoomed out here. And oh my goodness, okay, get me zoomed out. Get you guys some timers, and you guys can look at items. Wonderful. Ugh, big Waddly Man Udyr. I guess we'll be finding out. It looks like we might have a little bit of an invade coming in here on the side of Throw So Much. Morgana leading the charge. Lilia might be aware. Um, they're just doing a dance. Oh, they're coming in, but they do get spotted out, and it looks like the invade is off. Udyr asking for tips on Udyr. Oh my goodness. There's so much just trying to have a little bit of fun this game, I guess. But, you know, how hard could Udyr be to play? You just run at people and you hit them. Both junglers starting with a standard bot side start. An early all-in coming in from Ione, dropping out the Ignite. A lot of CC here in this bot lane from Throw So Much. Could be a problem, but they don't do a lot of damage to Alistar here. So could be good. Tristana getting a little bit caught out, but a lot of damage coming out on this Nico here. First blood goes to Tristana as Alistar is able to just push her out of lane, and the Ignite will come through from Morgana on to onto Tristana to make it an even 1-for-1 trade. Gank coming in here from Lilia. A lot of damage on Lilia. Might just fall to that Ignite, and she will. A lot of 1-for-1 trades coming out here, but ultimately Renekton is going to have a little bit of an advantage on that one. Also, Lucian having brought having not brought teleport won't have that same impact that Renekton will in the late game. Not being able to show up for a lot of those team fights over objectives. Is going for this all-in under tower. The Ignite coming out, and he will get the kill out. Good play from Fizz, making the most out of his dodge there. I think Renekton's going to have to play this one very patiently under tower. Just biding his time and not getting poked down by Lucian. But it's going to be a tall order as Renekton just has to get in so close just to farm. Just getting poked out. The double root coming out from Morgana and Nico. Big damage going onto Alistar. He's just going to be under half health from that trade there. Tristana all in on this one. But Alistar isn't there to help her out or push anybody out of the fight. Renekton in a dangerous place here. Looking like a dive might happen, but looks like Udyr will not be having this one happen. As Lilia also moves up. And it looks like another gank will be going through here. and it will be a successful one with nobody lost on the side of Glebguns. Lilia with 2 ganks up in top lane. A really good look in getting that Renekton up and all powered up. Tristana with a little bit of a strange engage in there. Really jumping into a situation that she could not get out of. Just trying to get that kill in, but both both players on the side of Rose so much just had too much health. Nico with a super confident start on Darkseal here. A little bit of a gamble, but it does look like Nico will be very confident with this one. Renekton looking for this all-in, but the ult comes out from Lucian and a gank from Udyr will come out on Fizz. Will Lilia be there in time to make this Fizz get away? And the answer is no, but Tristana will be here along with Lilia to secure this double kill. A little bit of ward trade there, and surprisingly no Q coming out from Morgana there. That was a little bit interesting. Renekton gets his back stopped. Just another perk of bringing your ranged laner up into the top lane. Morgana lands the root, and another one comes out from Nico, and Alistar having to dive out of that one just to avoid taking any more damage. Really hard lane for Alistar to support, but Lilia will also be there. It looks like Fizz is going for another all-in, but just not really aware that Udyr is there. But that will again be traded out for 2 kills down in the bot lane. That bounty on Tristana's head just growing larger and larger. Lilia has been doing a fantastic job of making these ganks really gel for her team. Is going for yet another all-in here. The ult comes out, and it looks like he's trying to get that last bit of damage in under tower, and he will make it happen. It doesn't look like Yone is equipped to deal with Fizz alone, and Udyr, being halfway upriver, just isn't there for him this time. Lilia just walking at the bear man in his jungle, and it looks like Alistar will be here to assist if anything does happen to go down. Tristana is going to be a little bit risky trying to defend this tower all on her own, with Alistar helping out with the rest of the team here. Tristana can't get greedy. Alistar with the engage will get ignited and have to run away, but Fizz is in, looking at securing the kill on Udyr. Alistar with the knockup. And Fizz looking at getting away with that one, but will fall to the ignite of Morgana. Alistar cannot chase this Morgana. Alistar going to fall. They're just going to stand there and auto each other. Oh my goodness. Ay, ay, ay. That was an interesting something that just happened there. Um, not really sure about that one, but the kill does come out from Tristana, but Tristana not really respecting the fact that there's two of them there. Just looking to secure that kill on Morgana, getting revenge for Alistar. After Alistar stood in front of Morgana's face as he got rooted to the ground with Morgana's ultimate ability there. Fizz looking for another all-in there, almost one-shotting Yone out, but it looks like he's going to get caught out by Morgana. Not really expecting the support to be mid quite this early, and Udyr will be looking at securing the first Drake of the game. Ult coming out of Lucian after Lilia does some pretty big damage. No objective is up to be traded. Lilia's ult comes out and there goes Lucian. Actually dying to Lilia's burn instead of Renekton. Morgana once again running at the bull here. He is not in a good spot as he gets ulted and Udyr is all over him, but it does look like Fizz will be here for the assassination on Yone's body that he left behind. A whole bunch of curious plays coming out here on both sides. Lebgoons maybe a little bit overconfident here, stepping up into places they shouldn't be, as three of them on Grow So Much will group here bot side, but it looks like maybe another kill will come down on this Lucian, but no, he's just pushed back to Fountain. Big siege coming out from Fizz here. Fizz always looking for these 1v1s. Not a whole lot that Yone can do here. It does look like Throw So Much have a pretty solid hold here on the bot lane, but Tristana with a ballsy dive into the team of Throw So Much to cancel a recall and force a fight. It looks like it will pay off. A very dangerous situation for Tristana to be in, but Glebgoons were there to capitalize on the fight. Very well done there. From the side of Glebgoons, having that engage and forcing that fight off of that cancelled recall. Fizz now buying into a Dark Seal. Fizz's confidence is also there. I don't think the Dark Seal purchase from the side of Nico was too well informed, and it looks like a big siege will be coming in here from Tristana as the bot lane will return from Throw So Much. I think there is a chance that Tristana might overstay here and get caught out, but Lilia should also be there to assist if that does happen. It does look like another kill will be happening on Yone. He might not be able to hit his 0-10 power spike, but he is 1-7. Big fight happening in the jungle that the camera doesn't want us to watch, and the flash having to come out from Lilia, but will get caught with one too many tower shots. Renekton Big engage out onto Lucian, but Udyr is there, but so is Fizz and Alistar. Alistar in with the flash, and they clean them up nicely. Neeko is here. Will she be found? It looks like Fizz is onto the right one here. And the ult comes out. Another big kill from Fizz, but he will be taken out by Yone. But Yone not in a good spot. Gets the black shield from Morgana, keeping him alive just for a little bit longer, but ultimately not enough will happen. Udyr here to chase them off. The big bear man is fast. They are going to have to turn just a little bit here. The black shield coming in at a prime moment from Morgana. Morgana getting the kill on Renekton there, getting big shutdown gold. Lilia now not in a good spot. Alistar still running. Thinking about turning and helping out Lilia, but it looks like he will sneak by without getting killed. Honestly, I think if Alistar had the opportunity to make Lilia not the one to fall there, it would have been worth, but ultimately they do not make that happen. Tristana also we saw getting caught out here by the side of Throw so much. I think the boys at Glebgoons are a little too confident here. If they keep giving away these shutdowns, it's going to be a dangerous game for them. Fizz not able to make that second kill happen, investing into that Zanya's there. Renekton looking at taking this Rift Herald, but Morgana is just there right next to him, not aware that the take is going down, and neither is Udyr. It looks like Renekton is just going to scrape by, not being noticed. Alistar postured to make this one happen. Big Hextech flash and knocked away here, and Tristana will get the kill on Yone, but Udyr will make the steal happen on Rift Herald and get away with it. Renekton is there to make him see a big gray screen. Ult cancelled on Lucian there, and Alistar able to save Tristana there. Tristana, a massive siege cannon. Alistar with the engage on Neeko. It's looking like a bad spot for Neeko to be in. Alright, we're just seeing strange things all across the board today. Glebkin's definitely having a lot of fun with this one, and so is Throw so much as they flash their masteries at them as they slowly walk with Lilia's slow already applied to them. No chance at finding Lilia after that one. Tristana is going to be spotted out by the ward in Dragon Pit, but ultimately nothing going to be coming of it as Morgana misses her Q, and nobody would really be there to really engage off of that one. The ult coming out from Fizz and not a lot of damage coming from it. And it looks like we'll have a brawl out at mid. Is taking out Yone early as more and more of Throw So Much file in, but Tristana able to push Nico out. It looks like it's going to be a huge fight here from Glebgoons as they take 4, leaving just Lucian in base as they look at securing this Baron. Nothing Lucian's going to be able to do about that, but Fizz is there just to mess with Lucian. Does ultimately get caught out as the question mark pings fall all over Fizz's body. um, uh, Rift Herald being summoned in the mid lane. Renekton there, and Lilia with a pretty big ult there, putting 2 of them to sleep. Too bad nobody is there to take advantage of it as a Rift Herald crashes on the second tower there. Tristana, big damage, not able to chase as the roots come out. Nico investing the flash and a teleport coming in from Renekton as he may be too far back to make this fight in time, but it does look like Fizz will catch up with Nico as Nico has to burn the ult, but Ignite comes out from Fizz, securing the kill. Alistar just slugging it out with Yone. Um, and ultimately, Morgana will be the last one standing here under the base turret, and it's looking like Glebgoons are trying to end this game here. Putting it away, Lucian is up. Is there anything he can do? It's not looking like it. He has to spend his ult just clearing the wave, and Tristana just does far too much to towers for anything to come of it, as Nico desperately does her best against Hecarim's daughter here, but the minions along with everybody else is going to be far too much for Throw So Much to defend against, and that's going to be it. It's going to be a 2-0 victory from the side of Glebgoons. Incorrect. Alistar just whacks people now. uh, what a strong showing from Glebgoons tonight, uh, with their very convincing 2-0 victory. And that will end off our stream for tonight. Seeing as, well, I mean, we could do a winners interview, probably, maybe. I don't know. Whatever. Um, Great work from the side of Glebgoons. A very convincing victory on both games. I will be signing off for tonight here. So everybody have a good night. This has been the playoffs. It's been Glebgoons versus Throw So Much here, and Glebgoons will take it with a convincing 2-0 in the 2021 LWSD Spring Invitational. I've been Thane, your caster, signing off for tonight. Everybody have a wonderful night, and goodbye. I'll be catching you all tomorrow.